Hello, my name is Adam Cook, and welcome to the very first Indie Spotlight here at GodIsAGeek.com, where every week we're going to look at a game you probably haven't heard of and hopefully make you want to hear it. This is a game by Shaun Spalding, and it's fascinating. And as I'm playing through it here, you're probably going to notice that, visually kind of similar to a game like Braid. I don't think it's doing it a disservice to say that. But soon you're going to notice the main mechanic in another perspective. It's said to be a game about split personalities, and what you're seeing here is basically me discovering the mechanics and the way the game works. So currently there's no joystick support, no gamepad support rather. So you use the arrow keys to move about, space button to jump, escape to pause, Q to quit, the usual kind of thing. However, what you're seeing is the levels are, gradually getting more, as it says, things are getting more dangerous. Better watch my step. Now we see the crux of what this game is about. I've died, but by pressing shift I can switch to the other me, my, split personality, essentially, to see another perspective. Now, the puzzles at the moment seem, fairly simplistic, exactly what you'd expect, but very quickly you're going to see in this video, because I should say I'm not playing this live, because I want you to sort of be able to talk to you as you're seeing the footage. As you go, there's a restart button. What we're going to see soon is that rather than just using the alternate me as like a platform element, which is interesting of itself and good fun. In fact, this is the first major level where you sort of not get stuck, but you have to really think. So the idea is that when you shift, your other perspective, your other guy stays exactly in that space. So I can use, as I am here, using each of them as a platform. So I can't jump high enough. So by doing this, I can jump high enough to get onto the platforms. But the other perspective comes in that when you're the other you actually see things differently. Now, I haven't finished the game yet, but there's a definite narrative that looks like it could go into a fairly dark place and be more interesting than just some sort of generic platform, because it's not. There's definite thought gone into another perspective, and it looks decent, fairly sparse, but it adds to that atmospheric feel. And there are moments like what you're seeing now where you're not really doing anything other than just going through the doors. It's giving the narrative a chance to breathe. I actually wasn't sure at this point if I was doing something wrong until the text came up and sort of informed me that I am progressing. So here we go. Maybe I need to look at this another way. As soon as you shift, you can see things you couldn't previously see. And immediately, you have to think differently. So I'm going about it the wrong way here because I need the other guy, the other me. So by creating a platform, I can get up there, and I need to create a platform in the middle because it's too big a jump. So I do exactly that. Over we go, and through the door. And as it says, this is getting more complicated. So that version of me can just walk along the floor. That one can't. He's going to fall down because there's a gap for him. So I need to create that platform again so I can just jump on my head. And already I'm giving myself a headache just talking about it. But yeah, you can see the key there I need to get to, but not that version of me. I need to get up there. So again, I need to create that platform so I can do that. What I'll do, obviously, each week is if the game's available to buy, I'll leave you a link in the video which should appear just about now, and you can go and buy it. And just for reference, another perspective is available for £3. It's the work of Shaun Spalding, as I say, and yeah, I think this is well worth a look. It's again, not finished it, so don't know how difficult it gets. I know that in the menus there are, like, you can turn on a speed run counter, which is an interesting idea, because then once you've played through the game, you can really, you know the puzzles and try and do it as quickly as possible, which is an interesting idea and adds a bit to the game beyond what you're seeing here. which is always nice, you know. And again, for £3, can you really go wrong? And you know, really, I guess our hope for this sort of indie spotlight is to bring you a game you've probably never heard of, and hope that you enjoy it as much as we do. And because, like Another Perspective, we want you to look outside the norm. We want you to look at, you know, you find games like this that appear to be basically gems by looking at things differently. So it seemed like such a great idea to do this as the first video. And while I'm talking, you can see me trying to do a level. It's very addictive, actually, just trying to solve the puzzles. And the only issue I would say so far is that I got so into doing the puzzles that I actually had to stop myself and go, oh god, yeah, there's text there, I need to read that. Again, joypad support would be nice, but it's not desperately in need of that. I really like this level. I like the fact that you're almost creating the level. Like, I'm creating those platforms in this. I just really like that idea. So yeah, this is Indie Spotlight. Basically, please, I particularly like this bit where basically, well, I won't spoil it. In fact, we're going to finish this video soon because I don't want to spoil it. Basically, the game asks you to pause it. When you unpause it, oh look, a door. But yeah, do leave comments. Tell us what you think of the idea, and please do subscribe, and we'll do our best to bring you more. Bye for now.